Paper, paper everywhere. Fuck me. Okay, let me see if I can get emails put on these other devices. Drives me crazy. Settings. Fuck. I don't want that. How do I make this go away? Zoom out. No, that doesn't help. Fuck. How do I make the window go away? God bless. Text saves time. I liked your drawing you put up, Mighty Mouse, the other day, the one that just has the little squares or circles. It was very lovely. Okay, I'm going to go here about this Mac. 10.7. Okay, I want to now see if I can get software update. Show details. Yeah, I did numbers of pieces of paper filled with patterns and little textures that I thought I would use for things, and it turns out I really didn't use them for much of anything. All day, yeah, that's a long time. You mean Google? Whatever. Nice enough to be home. Yes, I I always go through a little bit of depression when I'm back because I have trauma. I just, I'm not used to being back and I get a little freaked out by it all. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Shut down. Shut down. Hey, Kesh, how are you? Come on. Fuck. Go. I talked with a friend of yours or a follower of yours, Kesh, earlier today. He Oh, speak of the devil. He's right here. From Alaska. He's probably closer than you are. To me than I am to you. Why do I have to open Safari? I'm talking about Pindu, right there. Village boy. Pandu Munda. 290299. Okay, I'm going to put this to sleep. That one's to sleep. I'll make sure I'm not going to trip over these cords. Oh, you could tell me your real name. Bindu. Or you could come right online right now. Show me what you look like and talk your very self. I see. Well, you could tell me your real name without getting out of your cozy blanket, and Kesh could maybe help me pronounce it. Kesh is very good at correcting me. Aren't you, Kesh? Okay, get some coffee. Kesh, are you still here, or did you go away? Oh.
Yeah, but they released Cottle and they ended up getting Jai Richardson and Riley Meredith. Now I'm very excited about Riley Meredith, and I hope he actually plays the start.
Is that your video that you're?
When you pay
How can you be there and here at
broadcast
the
for Jai
same time?
Richardson, you've got to start with him. He looks a really good bowler. He's troubled Virat Kohli in India Australia games. He had a really good big bash. Also, he can bat. He's a bit of a hitter lower down the order, so he's pretty good. But he's not proven in the IPL. He's going to be bowling for a long time in India. So there is a bit of a question mark. If he starts well and has the kind of effect that Anrik Nokia did last year, brilliant. But I think the kind of bowler that Nokia is, Riley Meredith is a better suit. Now, can you play Meredith and Jai Richardson? That's the question. And it can only be answered looking at what kind of team you end up picking. So, you know, you got Rahul and Mayank at the top for Kings 11.
He talks very fast, that young man, doesn't he? Oh, I see. I won't get it anyway. No. I know. I presumed the game, not the insect. Though I imagine the crickets, you could have a conversation about those too. Oh, those crickets, they eat those little fuckers. I don't have to bat them with my tennis racket, you might say. Those little fuckers. Oh. Well, you'll have to talk with him. He's a friend of your. He's a follower. He's one of your thousands of followers. So don't. If he's legitimate, you don't want to piss him off. You know. You can't be a superstar. Okay, Pierre, what are you going to do? Let's start moving some shit around here. This gloss white brochure paper will go right in here. Well, we have lots of fancy. Mighty Mouse isn't a username either. So we know that people don't use their real names. That shouldn't be a surprise. Mr. Kesh. My crown. Okay, now I just had 2 of these. Where did I put them? I still need one. There's still one I need. The one that has the plug. I wore that hat because I'm trying to clean up my debris field here, and there it was. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find something. Let's just see if I can. So let me turn this way so I can see what I'm doing. And let me pull this drawer out completely. Light bulbs. It's not here. This one, not there. There. CS5. Creative Suite 3. Does this even work? I don't know what I use, honestly. To cover up my whatever, or why I use it. CS5, 3, CS5. This works. I'm trying to install Creative Suite into my thing here, having found the disks. I can figure out how to make it go. Shouldn't this open up automatically? Okay, why isn't this going in? I wonder. Try this. That one didn't work. Try training, premium, premium. This 2, installer 3. Where's installer 1? Installer 1. Does this work? Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so far none of this is working. Does this thing work? I have a feeling that maybe this disk drive doesn't work. I have a feeling. Do I have anything I can put in here? Stuff on Fatso. Let me just drop this in and see if there's anything in here. It's opening up. No, I don't want to play a DVD. I put in a disc. Why isn't it showing up? Okay, I'm very confused now. Now I'm confused. And I don't have anywhere to put this thing. Fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. See if I can find something to play on it. Hello, Tasha. Hello, Ms. Marilyn. So if you were a music CD, where would you be located in my house? Feeling they're way back there underneath. No, they're not there. Are they right there? Is this where they are? Oh, these are sketchbooks. Oops. Aha! Look at this. Richard Strauss. Does this play? Will this play? Okay, this is opening in iTunes. Agree. Agree. Thank you. I just want you to play. Can you play? Okay, why can't you just play? Why do I have to open iTunes to play this? This is a perfectly good CD. Put it in my thing. Why doesn't it just play automatically? Okay, now it's... Come on, play. Okay. Shut down. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... My nap was uneventful. I put on a short story audiobook and fell asleep in the middle of it, I guess. So I guess I did sleep a little bit. So when I put discs, I just put the one laptop I have that has a disc thing. I put something in there and wasn't reading it. So what I did was found a music CD and put that in, and it did read it. But anyway, I believe I am ready for allegedly to happen. I think. Okay, now what's going on? One of you open up. How do you... Thank you. Open. Effects Technol is in the wings here. Head to stream.
Heidi ho.
Hi. Who you calling a hoe?
I was saying Heidi ho. Not that you were that thing that I said, but I didn't mean that by it.
Thank you. It's just a Heidi ho.
So you put the Adobe disk in there, and your
Well,
computer's not reading it. Is that what you're saying?
I put a disk in and it just didn't even register there's a disk in there. Normally it pops up on your desktop and then you open it.
Right.
And this one wasn't doing it at all. And I put in a disk head.
You try it in your iMac?
There was another disk that just said stuff from Fatso. Fatso was the name of one of my computers. And I put that, let me just see if it works. I mean, the thing is, I haven't, stuff on Fatso. Let me just see if this even works on this big one I've got here.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I found you Photoshop
Yeah.
and Illustrator.
Yeah.
I was going to test them on my own Mac.
Yeah.
The problem is my Mac computer is one of the new ones.
I see.
That has a different CPU type chip in it.
I see.
So I can't even test it myself.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Doomed. We're doomed. Okay.
Basically, what it looks like is you install it as a trial version, and then you take these modified, allegedly, files and copy them over a couple folders. And that's what is the key to unlocking the secrets, as it were. But I was going to try to do a dry run on my own computer and see if I could get it to work on mine, but I couldn't get that far.
Okay. Let me do something here, because right now I plugged this disk into my computer here, and it's not coming out. It's not. It drives me crazy. Technology. Now, this particular disk might just be old or something.
Well, it could be scratched, or it could be the drive itself, or...
Okay, so how do I eject disk? Eject. Help. Eject. Eject.
Well, I hope it's not stuck, because I don't know how to forcefully remove a disk from one of those drives. It used to be you could do that paperclip trick, but
no.
I don't know if that works with the ones that are just a little slot.
Eject. Okay, just Mac help. Eject from desktop. Select the disk you want to eject. File dev. Well, it didn't even show up. So, did it not show up? No, it did not show up. Eject. Find the Finder album and Finder icon in the dock. Nothing there either.
Yeah, Macs used to have a freaking key on the keyboard for eject.
There is one, but it's not doing anything.
Oh, that's not good.
If you still can't, if there's an app running, quit the app. If you can't quit the app, choose the disk that you want to try. If you log out. Wrong app opens. System force quit. Try force quit.
No, force quit will just close programs. That's not really what you're wanting to do.
There used to be I thought there used to be a thing where it would.
You can open a terminal window and type drutil tray eject.
Open a what?
Any sort of... where to get to the terminal?
Yeah.
Where you can type in the commands in the little window?
Open
that up.
I don't know where that is. Where do I find that?
On your computer, I don't know.
Okay. What's it called?
Just look for your the terminal.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, it should be a program called Terminal somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terminal. Terminal. Terminal.
If you pull that up, it'll give you a little box where you can type in commands like, DOS or something.
Terminal. Okay, version 2, whatever. Okay, so what am I supposed to type in?
Oh, did you open up the terminal?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Okay, type in DR.
Yeah.
UTIL.
TIL.
Space. Tray. Space eject.
EJECT. Command not found.
Oh.
DRTL?
DRUTIL. Like DRUTIL.
DRUTIL. Okay.
Yeah, tray eject.
DIL space TRAYEJECT.
Tray space eject.
Okay. Enter.
Did anything happen?
Nothing happened.
Oh. Shit.
Okay.
It sounded to me like you're going to have to
go back to close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Terminal. Let me try again. Let me try terminal. Terminal.
Try the command key and E on the keyboard. Does that do anything?
Command key and E.
Command and E.
Together?
Yeah, together.
No.
Well, you're probably going to have to
never put a disk in there again.
Yeah, manually rip that sucker out, and I don't really know how to do that correctly.
Well, let me just try one more thing here. Let me try DR. Oh, it came out, though I don't know how.
Well, one of those things we did forced it to.
Throw it over there and forget about it.
You're right.
Okay. So let's pretend, for shits and giggles, that the things that you found might work on this thing. So is it on a thing that you'll send me a link to, and I'll
I can
try it out?
You can at least install it to where it's like the trial mode or whatever, and see if you can get that far. The hard part is going to be copying over the modified files.
Okay.
I might have to help you with that. So
well, let's try it out. Let's take the one in the older of the two. This is the one that I would bring to Soda.
Yeah.
So are you going to send it to me via email?
Yeah, let me figure out how I can share these files to you. Share. Pierre Gustafson. All right, now let's try to share Illustrator with you.
Okay. Allegedly. The word allegedly is implied in everything we say today. We're just speaking in shorthand.
It's all totally hypothetical, theoretical.
Okay.
It should have sent you an email of some kind with a thing you can download that folder.
It did here. It happened.
There should be two of them.
Yeah, so we'll try Illustrator first. So do I open or click?
Well, the thing you need is that file called illustrator cs6.dmg.
Yeah.
Because basically that file is like a file that opens up as a disk, if that makes sense.
Okay. So
it's like a CD, but it's made into a file is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So in the folder is called cracked.
Yeah, that thing's got the key in it.
Yeah.
The other thing should be let me do this again. The Illustrator thing. Oh, I had it on USB drive. Uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
Yeah, if you click on that file, the DMG file, it should open up another thing. And there should be another DMG file inside of there.
Okay. Well,
that's like the thing you install it with.
I have to go all the way back here to this and see. Okay.
Well, you'll have to download it first, obviously.
Yeah, I know. I just
right.
See. This opens up, and oh, there it is. Illustrator DMG. Try one of the download. No preview. Okay.
Yeah, because you'll want the folder that says cracked, and you'll want that DMG file as well.
Now it's being downloaded. It's just because I'm using my finger and a trackpad, and I don't have my little. I don't even know how to double click. If I had how do you double click on a trackpad that does 2 fingers? Is that what?
Usually 2 fingers.
Okay. I just, when I don't have my Wacom tablet, I just am like lost. Just okay.
Oh, Will Hodge is in here now. He says, hello, all.
Hello, all, Will. I didn't watch that show last night on Channel 2. One, because I don't have a TV, but another one is because I was exhausted from my carpeting job I did on myself here.
I have a TV, but it's never used for television.
You use it to...
I hook it to my computer and play stuff off of there.
I see. I don't do that either. Okay. Now, which plug goes with this one? This one. This power cord goes with this one.
But yeah, like I said, I had to look around in the usual places.
Yes.
And there was all kinds of Adobe versions, but 95% of them were for Windows computers.
Yeah.
Like I said, worst case, I guess that wouldn't work either. Because I have that copy of CS2 or CS3, whichever it is, but it would come on discs, obviously.
Well, yeah, I have no idea why the disc didn't work.
Right.
It worked for the music. I put a music disc in, but it didn't work for this other thing.
Well, disk drives, the discs for your Adobe are probably DVD discs.
Yeah.
And they tend to be a bit more sensitive to dust or scratches, or it could just be that the DVD part of your drive is busted. That's entirely possible too.
Well, that may be why this thing was donated, this computer. So, downloads. Oh, it's done. It has downloaded.
Okay, now you should be able to click that file and open it up.
Okay.
And what you should see afterwards is there should be like a new disk on your desktop called Illustrator CS6.
Okay, there should be. Show all. No. Okay, Illustrator DMG. Okay. Opening.
Yeah, if you click that and open it, it'll like put an extra disk on your desktop.
Yeah, it should. but okay, okay, DMG. So I open up that.
Yeah, open that up.
Opening
And
Illustrator.
it'll grind away for a minute and open it up.
Okay, Illustrator. I click on this.
Yeah, then you'll have a little disk thing called Illustrator CS6. You open that up, and there'll be another DMG inside of there.
Install packages. Play out. Install.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm clicking you. I just put it on my, okay, click. Install as an application, open. Initial failed to initialize. Missing file, please download to support advisor.
That's what I was worried of.
Okay.
That's the thing, I couldn't test this version because yeah, you should get a little window with like Adobe Illustrator CS6, like a little banner.
I have that. I mean,
and then a little like package box. Yeah, exactly. Now, if you open up that little package box,
well, it had this thing installed.
yeah, that little install thing. What's it do when you click that?
It says, oh, maybe it's working now.
I can't see.
Initializing installer.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see if it works. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's, again, part of my inability to know how to use a trackpad. Aha, install, try. So I have a serial number or try?
Click the try button.
Accept.
Yes.
And sign in required.
Oh, I don't know how to get past that. Is there anything where it says like if you don't have the internet or anything?
Please connect to the internet and retry. Connect later.
Yeah, connect later.
Okay, so do I say install?
Yes.
No.
Now you'll need whatever your password doohickey is, and
let's see if this is it, because
I won't know your password, Pierre. At least I shouldn't know your password.
Well, it's installing it, so it's just the passwords for all of these were donation, but I think I changed the password on this one to gray new.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be working.
Well, it wouldn't let you if it didn't. So
and the other one is donation. So if this works here, I can install it on the other one. So which one am I in Illustrator I'm installing? Oh.
Because basically this is the same process you'll have to go through for Photoshop also.
Yeah.
It'll be exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
And then if you can get far enough to where like the trial versions are on there, I can try to help you
keep them.
Copy those modified files over that should unlock them.
Okay. And it seems to me the trial is for a month anyway, right? Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
So.
That's the thing. Like I was looking for the full CS6 or whatever,
Yeah.
and I could only find the individual programs.
Well, these are really the only two I use. There's also
I figured you could live with just Photoshop and Illustrator, but because when people have the whole creative suite thing or whatever, those are the only two programs they really use.
Yeah. Well, I used InDesign, and I still use it now, but
That's true.
it's
Yeah.
not. I don't need it for 99 100ths of the
Well, if you have to have InDesign, maybe I can find that somewhere. But
launch.
yeah, like I said, finding stuff for Macs is pretty hard. And even if these don't work, I can find other stuff too.
To open Adobe Illustrator CH6, you need Java SE6 runtime. What the fuck do you mean by that?
Oh, well, you might have to go download Java for your computer. I didn't know it needed Java.
Well, I just clicked software update, but
No, don't do that.
well, software update to Java.
Oh, for Java, okay. Yeah, don't try to update the Adobe.
No, it's just
Because that's the thing, like once you get one of these modified versions, you don't want it to, you know, update itself from Adobe because it'll probably, turn itself off.
Yeah.
It'll say, "Oh, this is a naughty version."
5 seconds. Validating, writing files, installing one item.
I'm sure this is making for thrilling viewing for everyone.
Well, oh, sorry, I could aim this. You can watch the update was stalled successfully, it says. And I click OK.
Well, that's a relief.
Oh, and their AI is bouncing up and down like there's no tomorrow.
Well, thank God it should do that.
Open for a sec. Sign in now.
Yeah, fuck that. You don't want to sign in. Because that's the problem. Like this,
I don't want to sign in then.
This creative suite crap was the beginning of when they were switching over to the, all online subscription based crap that they do now.
Let me try something here. Where are my? There used to be a little thing in the top right hand corner that was a little gray thing that was a Macintosh hard drive or hard disk, and
yeah,
could always open up that. I don't see one here on this one. I don't know where the hell my hard drive is.
Yeah, you should have one of those on there, because that's how you get to the files in your computer easily.
Oh, well, we're
with the Finder.
Startup disk, is that what it's called?
Yeah, probably.
Can I put that over there?
You can move it wherever you want.
Restart. Disk target mode.
No, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
What are you trying to do right now, Pierre?
What I'm trying to do normally when I look at my computer,
yes,
I've got one of these things on the side.
Yes.
And if I can't find what I'm looking for, which is sometimes there, I go to Macintosh hard drive and I open that thing up.
Yeah.
And I don't have one of those here. I don't have a hard drive icon on the desktop.
Okay, hold on. Let me think here for a minute. I don't know how you add that to the desktop. I cannot remember.
Add hard drive
To show Macintosh hard drive in the Finder sidebar, open a Finder window, go to Finder menu on the menu bar, Preferences sidebar, and tick Hard Disks. It will show in the Finder sidebar under Devices.
New Finder window, right? And
Yeah.
I go to well, I don't see all my files, desktop, admins, iMac, not connected. All my files, desktop, applications, mail, system preferences, utilities.
Yeah, go to your Finder.
I think
Go to the top where it says About Finder, like Preferences.
About Finder, yeah, preferences.
Go to Preferences. A little window will come up, and it'll say Show these items on the desktop, and you should say Hard Disks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, external DVDs and okay, now I have all this other shit that I can.
Yeah, you can turn those on too if you want.
Connected servers. Okay, so if I now plug in this Illustrator thing, do you think it would show up? This disk that I have.
Was it not checkmarked before?
Well, it wasn't checkmarked before. I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah, maybe it will then.
Okay, let's try.
That would be weird that someone would turn that off, but...
Well, it may have been turned off because of who knows what. Plugin pack. Okay, where? Sorry, let me just... Stand up here. Try to find this freaking thing. Adobe Creative Suite. I don't want that. I want the
Have
other.
we bored everyone in the chat room to death yet? Is anybody still with us?
If they're bored, it's okay by me.
I'm sure they've lost their minds by now.
I know that Mighty Mouse enjoys watching me try to swim with a 20-pound weight on my neck pulling me down, which is what this...
Yeah, while the undertow is sucking you under.
Yes. Well, I just had these things here. Where did they go?
I don't know, Pierre.
Put them back. Okay, let me just try. Here's a disk that's from the Adobe Photoshop. Let's just plug this in and see if it even opens. The other one, though, doesn't have a disk open upper. Doesn't have a thing.
Yeah, like my new Mac doesn't even have a CD drive in it at all.
So
those have gone away.
Okay. Oh, look, PageMaker. Now it shows up.
Hey.
So now see if I can see. I have Adobe Creative Suite Premium.
Yeah.
Now this is really old.
Yeah, that's like CS1.
Which might be all I need.
Yeah, that would totally work.
Let me just throw this out. But then I upgraded to CS. I think this other one here is CS5. But I can't find the other disk. So let me just... Let me pretend this is brand new. And I've never done this before. Video workshop training.
Nope.
Installer 1.
Yep. Well, do you have your little serial code on there somewhere? Don't show it on the screen, goddammit. Anybody can steal it then.
What would any of us want with CS1?
It's still worth something to someone.
Adobe Creative Suite. Let's see, this is another one where if this thing sees that it's on 2 computers already,
it might be so old it won't care, Pierre.
You can't open application because Suite PowerPC applications are no longer supported.
Oh, that's a PowerPC version. Oh.
What does that mean?
PowerPC is the old type of CPU chips that Macs used to use. So that version's not going to work for you.
I think it's like when I buy a pair of pants, it should fit for the rest of my life.
Computers are not pairs of pants. They are highly technological machines, Pierre.
I know. And pants too don't stretch or shrink the way your body does. So I understand that there's a difference. But okay, so
that's the same problem I had, is that my computer is a different platform than your computers are. So like I couldn't even test these files for you until, I gave them to you.
Okay, well, I don't know where. Somewhere I had there it is. It's right here. Put them over there. Okay, this is CS3, which also has numbers on it.
Okay, and you might be in
and I have business. CS5 that has numbers on it.
Okay.
So let's try CS3. Let's just see if this works. Content. Video workshop. Okay, this doesn't have.
Is the installer disk missing?
It doesn't say installer anywhere. It just has one says content, the other one says nothing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know which disk it is then.
Well, we'll see what this one says. It opens up.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they mean by content. That's a little ambiguous. Well, at least we know your disk drive's working now. That's a positive.
Okay, I'll install this. Accept. Serial number.
All I know is I'm really earning this today.
Well, right now you're watching me do something that I should have been able to do myself. But again, I don't know why.
Hey man, if you need the moral support or hand holding or whatever, I'm willing to oblige.
3, 6, 0, 7, 8. Whoever asked or suggested that they put little hyphens between groups of 4 numbers should get the Nobel fucking goddamn prize for when they just had one.
Do you want to know something interesting about me?
Why does this say this is not? Yeah, tell me. You're the one that did that and got the prize?
No. Like when I was in grade school, I was like a former spelling bee champion. Like words, grammar, all that sort of stuff, like I am super good at it. But when it comes to numbers, I have like a form of number dyslexia. Like if I see someone's license plate with a string of numbers on it, they just get jumbled up in my mind. Like I struggled with, you know, anything above like basic addition, division, subtraction, multiplication, anything beyond that, it's very difficult for me. And it's really strange. Like letters and words work perfectly in my mind, but numbers just never ever. I don't know if it's the way my brain's wired or what, but
no. Well, it may very well be.
But so that thing that you were saying, having like a serial code or something with the hyphens in between, the numbers, that helps me a lot because that keeps me from getting frazzled by them.
It's impossible when it's just, there. If that was an actual number,
there are like 12
more atoms in the universe than there are
exactly
in that thing.
Grains of sand on a beach,
and you get fucked up halfway through. And so this one is allowing me to load a temporary version of it. It said it would not let me sign in using the number, and I have a feeling it's because the number was installed on 2 other computers, because you could have it on 2 computers, and I never took it off the other computers.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could call them and get a new number.
I can probably call them and get a new number. It seems to me I did that before because I in Adobe, there was a nice man at the other end. Now, whether they still have the man that knows everything about CS3 still working there, or whether he's retired or dead. No, and they don't.
Well, that's the thing. Like they can't say it's not supported anymore if they're still enforcing the licenses on them or whatever.
Yeah.
They can't just say, "Oh, sorry, here's a product that you paid money for that you can't use anymore."
Yeah.
Because whatever computer you had that on originally doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
More than likely. So.
Well, it does. I do remember having to when I talked to someone, I said, the computer is damaged. I can't uninstall it.
Yeah.
I know what you're asking me to do. And I had a laptop and I had a tower thing. I still probably have the tower thing. I might even have the fucking laptop. But
no, what you told them is exactly what you should tell them.
Yeah.
Say, I can't uninstall it. The computer's damaged and doesn't turn on anymore. So.
Yeah. So, but let's see, this is 11%, 20 minutes, it says. So we'll see if this works. And again, if it does work for this one, and I can get it functioning and I feel comfortable, this is the computer that I'll take to Minnesota.
Right.
The one here, the one that doesn't have this is the one that's as shitty. It's better than this. But it's
only slightly.
It's only slightly better.
Right.
But but this one here, this laptop is the one that will replace this if this one shits the bed officially.
Right.
So, but again, my little jury rigging of plugging in the Wacom tablet after everything is booted up, it works perfectly fine. So whatever that little hiccup is. But and again, if all worse comes to all worse, in Minnesota, I do have, my brother has the pay by the month thing for Photoshop, and he can have it on 2 computers.
Yeah.
Or he can have it on one, maybe his work license he also has on his home.
Right.
So when he needs to use it at home, I have to turn it off on mine, which is fine. But he doesn't have Illustrator, so, and it's Illustrator is the more important thing for me because of creating things in vector.
Yeah, you need the vectors, right?
I can.
For doing designs, logos, whatever.
I do have on my iPad, I do have a vector creating application, which is less robust.
Right.
But anyway, we'll see.
Well, if you have the discs and stuff for CS5, that's also another option too. So
well, that's what I'm putting in here. No. CS5. I'm putting in CS5. CS3 was too old for the computer to understand.
I thought the one you were trying was just creative.
Oh, okay. That's okay. The reason
you'll want to use the numbers on CS3 for CS3.
No, the serial number, I'm installing CS5.
Okay.
And I mistakenly typed in the number on the CS3 box.
Right.
So presumably this could be fine. Should I cancel this? And
no, you don't have to cancel the install. You'll just have to type the right numbers in whenever it asks you.
Okay. With so many of these things,
it's just you got to know the exact right process to go through. The right angle to hold your tongue at, that sort of shit.
I know that there are, when you buy some things, it would just improve it from the CS3.
Yes.
The CS5 would give you CS5 to begin with. Now, in this case, maybe it is a full CS5, but we'll find out in 12 minutes.
Right.
But this is the one that does not have a drive to shove it into. So,
well, you know what you can do?
I can shove it somewhere else. Okay.
You can copy what's on those discs to something like this.
Yeah.
And then use that on that computer. It should work just the same.
Yeah. There's someone in this building that probably has one of those.
Yeah. Well, somebody in the building's probably got a USB disc reader drive that you could borrow too.
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
So like even if your computer doesn't have a disk drive, you can plug one into it.
Okay. Oh, shit. What did I do now?
I don't know, Pierre.
I moved my entire palm across this. This is what I did. I went like this, and that happened.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I panicked because I thought, what is this? I've never seen this before. There's a lot of things that Apple was doing, that workspaces, and I think they expect you to have 3 heads and you can do all of these things at the same time. And I tried to make it so I could. Occasionally I would work on.
My problem is they kept adding stuff like that to computers, and it's like there would be so many different places that you could put windows and have stuff open. I'd put stuff over there and then forget about it.
Yeah, no,
a week later, I'd go back like, what the hell is this doing over here?
Yeah, it's awful.
Or I'd have a program already open and I'm trying to open it again. And it's like, oh, this application's already in use. Like, well, what do you mean? Where? Show it to me.
Yeah,
I mean, don't feel bad. I have literally grown up around all of this computer technology, and it befuddles me at times. So,
excuse me.
Is that a hiccup or something?
That was a hiccup.
Oh, interesting.
It was, and I don't know why it was sort of a belch that turned into a hiccup. Um, 55% complete, 8 minutes, it says.
But yeah, if that thing gives you any trouble with the numbers or whatever, I would do exactly like you said you did before.
Call up and
Call up Adobe and say, hey, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
I've got legitimate numbers on the back here and it ain't working.
Yeah.
I used to have it on a computer, but the computer blew up, caught on fire, fell out of an airplane.
The computer was damaged in a flood in the basement.
Yeah, I lost it in a tragic boating accident. It's at the bottom of Lake Superior.
I'll turn on the I'll find the violin music in the background. That and have
it valiantly gave its life.
Little babies crying in the background.
Tragically cut
Honey,
short.
Yes, I'll get to
the line of duty.
Our triplets are in the iron lung. I'll get to them later. I have to just install this.
That's right.
You know where, sir? Do you know where I can get an iron lung for 3? They're growing up pretty fast, and I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you can't get repairmen for iron lungs anymore.
No, they don't.
I don't know how much longer it's gonna keep running.
I have it hooked up to my bicycle, but if it happens during the night,
yeah, if the hamsters that are turning the wheels croak, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think we lost all of our viewers. I don't see anybody talking in chat.
Look at this. Remember when Cute Russell was telling us about things to do with tea bags?
Yeah.
I just found I don't know where this came from, but I got it from somewhere. Frank Parker. And he cut out little things from the newspaper and glued them into this thing. And to save time looking for things kept in the attic or basement, make an index card for each box and list their contents.
Oh.
Baste buttonholes closed before washing a sweater, and they won't stretch out of shape.
Wow. See, you accused me of being a bookkeeper in a previous life once, and I don't make index cards with the contents of every box. So maybe I wasn't a very good bookkeeper in a previous life.
I thought this was alligator, but it says grater. To clean a grater after grating cheese, rub a raw potato over it before washing.
Well, then it's going to have fucking potato all in it.
I would think.
Instead of cheese.
You're
going to be cleaning it anyways.
That was provided to you. That helpful hint was provided by the potato growers of America. Fuck that.
By the consortium of Idaho potato farmers.
When food stalks to a skillet, rub with salt. I think they mean sticks to a skillet.
Yeah, someone was had a hangover on the linotype machine that day.
A child's toy dust mop comes in handy when dusting behind radiators. Now, let's pretend I had a child. Would I give any child a toy dust mop? Now see here, it's use a stiff bristled brush to remove those particles that cling to a grater after each use. So
why not do that with the cheese?
I'm getting mixed messages.
Cut out the middleman here.
From the New Hampshire Gazette or whoever it was.
I would write them a strongly worded letter, Pierre.
Stop the squeak in a floorboard. Pour hot melted soap in the crack. Usually this works.
Do you want to put soap on your floorboards? That'd make your floor slippery, wouldn't it?
I would think. I think that, and that was provided to you by the ambulance chasers, lawyers of the world. Okay, 92% complete. 1 minute. This might still say, though, it may say that this is on another computer, but I'll be able to talk to Adobe and say that my computer was thrown out of an airplane.
Yeah.
It was in that airplane that crashed into that tower in New York. You know that one.
Yeah, that one. That's where it was.
I jumped out. I jumped out quick, though.
Yeah.
I made it.
I had an important meeting, so I wasn't able to board the plane, but my luggage did.
A friend of mine worked at a company, and Polaroid, I think he was working at the time, and they were watching the news, and they mentioned the flight, and this woman just shrieked and ran out of the room, and it was one of their colleagues. She had booked the ticket for this guy, and so they knew sooner than most who. Okay, 100% complete. Oh,
about damn time.
Okay, now take my installation is complete. Now let me just go back to options. No, done. I'll just view tutorial details. Okay, so I don't have to put in the content then?
I don't know. I've never put that program on before.
Applications. Let me just see. Adobe Illustrator, CS5. I'm adding it to the dock. Come on, add to dock. I guess I can't.
Add to dock, you mother trucker.
Let's open it up. See what happens. Adobe Illustrator, open. Oh, I have to open that. That's what I want to put to the dock. Okay, good. Now close that. Adobe Photoshop, open that. And put that in. Okay, let's open it up.
I heard a bonk. What does that mean?
Oh, provide serial number.
There.
Okay. So this is...
Maybe we're getting somewhere.
Standard trial, buy now. Okay, provide... Aha! Let's try this.
Yeah. Now type your numbers in and hold your breath.
Is it design standard or is it for Acrobat Pro upgrade?
No, you don't want the one for Acrobat.
So one is Adobe Design. Adobe Design. Okay, I just couldn't see. 1 4. Oops, I keep this quiet. Look, it was a check mark. Is valid, but the qualifying product cannot be found on this computer. Well, I know. The serial number you entered is valid, but a qualifying product cannot be found on this computer. To use the serial number entered to upgrade, you must own one of the qualifying products.
Maybe that was the wrong number for something else.
Okay, so I own CS3. I mean, they're not on this computer. The serial number is for an upgrade. You must own one of these qualifying products. Well, I own CS3.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it's trying to force you to go from CS3 to 5.
You must own one of these. Okay, well, I own this. Oh.
Yeah, but you've never installed CS3 on the computer and then went to CS5.
Okay, so now
that's what it's bitching about.
It's asking me to provide CS3. is what this is, and I'm
Yeah.
plug this number in. 1, 3, 2, 6. 3, 7, 2, 2, 3, 0, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Did I forget a number? Okay. I'm Adobe Master Collection. Is that what I have? No. Design Premium. Fuck, that's what I got. Next. Okay. Now it's opening. It's opening. It's opening. Okay. Now.
Did we actually succeed?
I evidently succeeded. Look at this, Illustrator. Edit.
What a fucking miracle.
What a fucking miracle. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to find something I sent myself using download something Now the other thing, what's weird for this is I have my Gmail has this and that, and it doesn't, it doesn't show me sent mail. I can't find sent mail. Sent. There used to be
it should be like a little
there's all sorts of
triangle pointing right, and it'll say sent.
Yeah, it doesn't do that anymore.
Oh well.
Are these?
That's how my Gmail's always looked. So.
Well, let's see. Okay.
Unless you closed something or.
Okay, I'm gonna take this down.
Oh, click the little arrow next to mail. And it should pull down a big list of stuff.
I did, and it doesn't do anything.
Oh, there's a little, it should be a little
carrot
triangle next to mail, and it should pull down a great big list of stuff.
It doesn't do that, and it didn't do it on my other computer on Safari. So I now use Chrome on this one.
Yeah.
Because it didn't do it on Safari. And this one isn't doing it on, and it says this version of Chrome is no longer supported. Please upgrade to a supported browser. And I can't because it doesn't let me do that either. Okay, so let me just open this up in Illustrator.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Okay, this one says this was done in a newer version of Illustrator. We'd like to import this file. Some things are lost. Okay, well, this did work. Good.
Yeah, unless it's like crazy stuff with fonts or anything. Like, I can't imagine you're going to have too many major compatibility problems doing that.
I don't want group. I want layer. Turn that over there. Okay, well, I'm assuming this works. Let me open up something I sent to someone else in Photoshop. Image, Happy Easter. Member show drop off, Chinatown. Arboretum. Okay, where's sent? Enter.
And technically, you should be able to put that same CS5 on your other laptop too.
I would technically, I should be able to do that.
Because if you're only using it, on, yes, it's on 2 computers, but you're only using one at a time. So,
presumably, but
well, you're only one person, so
no.
Right.
Let me try that here. Photoshop.
That's the problem. You would have to copy the stuff on those disks.
Enter your Adobe ID. Okay. Okay, so this one I have to do the same thing here for Photoshop. Password. I don't have. See, the thing is, skip. I'm going to just skip. Bite me. There. I skipped it. Okay, good. So let me see if I can squiggle something. Where's my that, and where's my paint bucket? Come on, paint bucket, where are you? I don't want select all. Sorry about this. Okay, select all, deselect. Okay, I'm going to take this paintbrush. Is that a paintbrush? It's a paintbrush. Okay.
I've got my paintbrush too.
Edit. You do. Save.
Big broad snorkel.
Okay, well, I think this is working. So now what I have to do is try to turn this off. Shut down. Shut down. I'm going to see if I can find someone that has, what is that called? A thumb drive CD?
Yeah, a little memory stick, thumb drive, flash drive.
I have flash drives, but I need to get it.
Something like this.
Okay, so if I take the things I just downloaded, copy to that, and plug it into that other thing, it should work. I thought I had to
take like the CD and then like drag it over to one of these with all the files in it.
I see.
You should be able to then plug this into that computer and do it that way. It shouldn't make any difference. It's just that the files are on a CD is the only difference. That way you can get around the fact of not having a CD drive on that other laptop.
So I have an external drive. Will that work?
Yeah, hard drive. That's fine. You could do the same thing with that.
Okay, let me just try it out and get it done with. See if I can do it before I lose all of these boxes. Oh, we're still on. Donation. Oh, no, this is the new one. I didn't realize that was still here. Okay, so this is the new computer. This is the old computer. Turn this on. So I copy over. Oh, I have to plug in the thing again and copy the disk over?
No, the computer that you have the CD drive on.
Yeah.
That one you were just using.
Yeah.
You can plug that hard drive into it.
Well, I know I can do that.
And then copy the stuff off the CD onto the hard drive.
Okay, so I have to install the CD again. But
I mean, copy the files, not actually install it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can do that, but I'll see.
What do you mean?
when it opens up, I think once they're installed, the installer thing that was
no, Pierre. I'm saying to take the files off the CD, not copy, like, not just drag your Photoshop icon on your computer onto the hard drive, because I know that won't work.
Okay.
But you're just trying to make a copy of the stuff that's on the CD that you use to install Adobe.
So in order to do that, I think I have to put the disk back into this computer that I
Yeah,
want to copy.
you want the stuff off the disk.
Yeah, so that's what I was asking. Okay.
Right.
So that was this one. So I put this in here. And I have my G drive.
I mean, unless someone around, your building has got a, USB disk drive that you can use.
Well, someone might, but I'll just see if this works first.
Yeah.
Because so
I don't even honestly know if it'll work or not, but it should.
Okay, so I'm putting this over here to my, and I just drag. Do I open it up, or do I just drag the thing over?
Well, yeah, you can open it up, and then the stuff that's in that disk, copy it somewhere onto the hard drive.
Okay, let me just see if it works.
Because, I mean, they're just files. You should be able to move them wherever you want.
Okay, so I open this up. The design standard, I copy that over. See if it works. 26 items.
And just to make it easy, I would copy everything I see on that disk over onto the hard drive.
The other one is Creative Suite 5 Design README PDF.
Well, I don't know if you need that, but
that's
you need the files for installing.
That's the only thing that's here. So, so Russell the other day was reading an email he got from his school and or the school that he works at, the university, and it was a job application, job fair thing where the employer showed up to
like a workshop type deal
to see if they could recruit people.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the I'll just find it here because Russell. It came from Russell. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know whether I can, but what it was his school was they had the people from the correctional facility recruiting people. So
you mean like the guards, not the inmates, right?
Work on the inside was in quotes, and it was how to be a
corrections officer.
There's lots of important things in the corrections officer.
Do you want to get paid by the hour for clubbing crackheads and rapists with a baton? This could be your ideal job.
Okay, now what happened?
I don't know.
It suddenly went black. Oh, there it is. 17 minutes. It's still copying it over.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a little while.
So let me plug this back in.
Okay, Pierre.
Buck. Yeah.
You know how you were slightly jealous of me because I have that stub nib snorkel.
Yeah.
Well, I was on eBay the other night.
And you found another one.
Well, this one isn't a snorkel. It's just a touchdown.
Okay.
And it's that Persian blue color. That's kind of hard to find too. So I picked up another stub Triumph nib.
Okay.
For $100.
That's pretty good. Why can't this move over? This dick was not ejected properly. Okay, what's going on now?
I can't help you with ejecting
dicks. Okay.
That is not my area of expertise.
Okay, well, I'll plug it in again.
Oh, did your hard drive get unplugged? Is that what happened?
When I put it down, it must have gotten unplugged.
Oh.
So let me open this.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to start all over again.
And okay, why aren't you dragging over? There you are. Drag over. Okay. I don't want it on the desktop. I don't want it on the desktop. Thank you very much. I want it. Throw this away. I think this little trackpad is fucked or something. Come on.
Well, that might be a reason why they donated it too, you know.
No. It just, and again, I won't normally use it. I'll be using my
right, so it wouldn't be that big a deal, but
okay, why aren't you working? The disk was not okay, I know, I just ejected it. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get things back to normal. Empty trash. Empty trash. Okay, now I'm going to plug this in again.
Yeah, try not to unplug it in the middle of copying this time.
Well, I didn't unplug it. I just moved it. Okay, open this up. Open. Open. Thank you. Move over to there. A newer replace.
Just replace is fine. You can just copy it all over again.
The Finder can't complete that because some data installed can't be read or error code, whatever. So, okay, let me eject that disk. Let me eject. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this, plug it back in, click this. It was working before. Let's see if we can make it work again. And how does that? Oh, you bought it. You haven't gotten it. You haven't received it yet.
No. I actually bought a few other things too.
Well,
my pen budget's pretty puny this month. So.
Yeah, since that last fuck you when I got that
right,
that I haven't done anything with it. Okay, let's see. Preparing.
Oh, the other two pens that I got, actually it's three. You know that burgundy one that's got the white dot that's like faded?
Yeah.
Where it looks like the color like soaked into the white dot. I got another one of those for like $35. Actually, no, $30. I got a pencil that matches my 1929 balance that looks like a Holstein cow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And last night, I bought a couple green snorkels with the silver nibs, the palladium silver, and I think one or both of them have gold snorkel tubes also.
Oh.
Because they're like the early 1952 ones. And those, the snorkels were like $45 a piece. And once I fix them, they'll be worth close to $150 a piece. Yeah, that's the funny thing when they started making the snorkels. You know, like the gold nib was the top of the line, and then they had the palladium silver nib, which was like $2.50 cheaper. It's like the economy line snorkel.
Uh-huh.
And at first, they just wrote Schaefer's on the nib. There was nothing else on it. And then the marketing department was like, wait a minute, you know, people think that these nibs are like really cheap, crappy, like steel nibs.
Yeah.
So that's when they started marketing them as the palladium silver, extolling the virtues of the material that they're made out of.
Yeah, it is interesting seeing how this trackpad sucks. Okay, restart. I'm just gonna, it's not doing anything now, so let me just restart. See if the restart.
And if you can't get it to copy the files over like that, you could, you know, borrow a CD drive from somebody.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll see if I'm sure someone in this building has such a thing, but
Right.
Again, okay.
Bong.
It's restarting. Is it lunchtime yet? What time is it? 1:21.
That's what I was doing right before I got on here.
1:21. Okay.
Had a little sandwich. Well, anyways, we got at least something done today. I managed to help you a little bit.
Well, thank you so much. Yes.
Even if my versions weren't no good, at least you dug up something that seemed to work. But yeah, we'll figure out a way to get the CS5 on that other computer too. It's not impossible.
Yeah, let me just Illustrator. It's opening up Illustrator because I didn't close it evidently. Turn that off. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to plug in my external drive. And then I'm going to wait for the icon to show up. And then I'm going to drop this thing in and see if this works.
Yeah, well, this time, if it starts copying, just set the computer there and don't mess with it. Go and have a cup of coffee or whatever until it's done.
Mac OS X can't repair the G Drive Slim.
Uh-oh.
You can still open or copy files onto the disk, but you can't save changes to the files on the disk.
That's not good.
Back up the disks as soon as you can.
Well, I hope you didn't break your external hard drive.
Okay, I have another external drive. In fact, I have many other external drives. Let me try this one. And then I'll try the one that says it's broken. I'll try it in the computer I'm looking at you with and see what happens. Okay, so this one.
Yeah, why not? Let's use broken hard drives on slightly broken computers, and maybe
they'll both get together.
Maybe they'll both work. You never know.
So this one is on, and there's no warnings going on. Now I'm going to plug this in here and open it up. See if it copies.
It's like I have an external hard drive too, but I treat that thing with kid gloves.
No, I have a number of them, and
but that's why I love these little things, because you can throw these around and, you know, you can't hurt these. If you drop this on the ground, it probably will be fine.
Is that you or me?
Oh, the ding? That was me. Yeah, I got people messaging me and everything.
Okay, open up disk.
I met this really cool lady from my Pin Pal club, and we're working on doing some pin trades.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's got a Mont Blanc 149 that I want real bad.
I don't want it on the desktop. God bless.
You're going to have everything on your desktop, whether you want it or not.
I drag it over to the thing, the My Passport.
Why don't you just plug a mouse into that computer or something and use something that works so you can use the damn pointer? If you hate the trackpad so much.
Stop copying. It keeps on going almost there, and then it stops.
Yeah, get a trackball or something.
Okay. Let me just try one more time. I'm moving it down here and changing the location. There. Fuck. Okay, I'm not touching it. I've got 85% power.
Well, hopefully it doesn't run out by the time it's done.
Now, while I'm here, don't touch anything, Pierre Gustafson. Well, see, I'm going to have to touch something.
We know how gravity is such a cruel mistress in Pierre Gustafson's
studio.
Wave of despair.
Well, one of the things that I would love to have, I mean, if I know that it would be completely covered, but I don't have another actual flat surface to put these things on easily, because they're all connected to cords and powers and power into each other. So I should probably clear this off so I could just set them there, so I could, but I'm afraid of moving it here.
Yeah, it would be nice to have at least one spot for you to put the little laptop computers in, like a little dedicated place for them.
I'm going to try something.
Oh,
very
no.
carefully, setting this on top of that. I'm very carefully lifting it up.
Be gentle.
Very carefully moving it over here.
Like a newborn baby.
I'm going to set it right there. Okay, now I'm going to take this, put this back up here. I'm going to take my drive here that isn't working and plug it into this and see if it shows up on my old Mac. Okay, now a little light goes on. I don't see any warnings.
Well, a lot of times when those hard drives are broken, you plug them in and a light might come on or something, but generally the computer won't respond like anything's happening.
It's just making clicking noises now.
Yeah, that's bad. That's the hard drive flicking the little head assembly back and forth because it can't read anything useful. It has no idea where to start. Oh, I can hear it. Yeah, that's a bad hard drive.
Well, let's hope there was nothing that it was important on it.
Yeah. I would throw that away, Pierre. It's a paperweight at best. That's kind of funny though, is I could actually hear it.
No.
Hear it clicking away. That clicking noise is the classic dead hard drive sound.
Well, that was the one I think I brought to Minneapolis, and that had my current jobs on it. But now my current jobs are all back here on this thing. So
yeah, you've got to be super careful with those portable hard drives. Like when they're unplugged, they're not too bad. You can carry them around, and they're no big deal. But when you have them plugged in and turned on, you do not want to move them.
Okay.
You want them somewhere sturdy, and you do not want to move them around because there's an actual disc in there spinning real fast, and it's super sensitive.
Mm-hmm. See, I have this one. I got this big motherfucker thing.
Yeah, well, it's one of those big ass Western Digital ones. I have a couple of those too.
Anyway, what I probably should just do when I'm done with this, with jobs, and I know that they're never going to want to see this stuff again, is just dump them. I have triplicates, and they're everywhere, and so that Persian blue, you said, that's sort of a greenish blue color?
It's a darker blue color. Because like there's that pastel blue that's like a robin egg blue, or like a snorkel. There was another blue color they made that was darker. I'll send you a link to it here.
Okay.
On Instagram or something.
The colors of the solid colors of really any pen other than the Parker 51 are, well, Schaefer's just weird. Schaefer
is weird. I agree.
More colors than they really needed. Like, how many greens do they need for short?
They had like 4 or 5 different green colors. Yeah,
that's British Racing Green was lovely, and sort of that pale green was nice, but that sort of yellowy green, moss green or whatever is.
Yeah, it was like a fern green, and there's
and
I sent it to you there on Instagram. Had pretty nice pictures of it too. Looks like a decent pen to me.
Okay, let me find you here. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Huh. The color looks very lovely, but yeah, I know they made 2 blues then. That's sort of greenish blue, and then this color, I guess.
Those pictures don't really show the color of it that well. It's kind of got a weird cast to it in those pictures. Kind of yellowy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a much deeper blue than most of the other ones you're used to seeing. But they made vac pens in that blue, and they made touchdowns.
Okay, I'll have to.
Yeah, that's called Persian blue. Is that color?
Let's see if this is still working or if it's broken or if I've run out of juice. 7 minutes, it says. Okay, I'm going to eat some food. So that's what I'm
That sounds good.
So thank you so much for your help, and hopefully I won't require too much more of it right now.
Yeah, if this experiment with the hard drive works,
Yeah.
you should be able to just open up those files off of the hard drive on that other computer and install it just like you were doing off the CD the first time.
Okay.
It shouldn't be any different, really.
I'll cross my fingers.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, you have to borrow a CD drive from somebody or something.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you again, and we'll catch up.
Oh, no problem. I mean, like I said, I'll help you out however I possibly can figure anything out for you. So
okay, well, I'll start making a list.
Oh no,
things that I need to be figured.
Oh no,
no, I'll only do the things that I think.
What have I signed up for?
You know how to do. Okay, well, thank you again. See you later.
No problem.
Bye.
Have a good one, Pierre.
Bye.